Hi, welcome to class today. Today we're going to be going over the emergence of the first two political parties, the Federalists and the Democratic Republicans. By the end of the video, there are going to be 3 questions you'll need to be able to answer. So let's get started. While you're watching the video today, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you can be notified about more history videos coming your way. At the end of the video, you'll need to be able to tell me, 1. Why did political parties emerge in the United States? 2. What did the Federalists believe? And 3. What did the Democratic Republicans believe? A political party is a group of people with similar political goals and opinions. In general, political parties emerge when 2 or more groups of people have opposing views of government and both want to gain power. To understand why the first 2 political parties were founded in the United States, we need to go all the way back to Washington's presidency. When he became president, Washington made sure to fill his cabinet with people who had different opinions, so he could make more informed decisions as president. The 2 most outspoken members of Washington's cabinet were Thomas Jefferson, his Secretary of State, and Alexander Hamilton, his Secretary of the Treasury. Jefferson and Hamilton disagreed on almost everything, and their debates became the foundation for the first 2 political parties' ideologies. Washington warned that political parties agitates the community with ill-founded jealousies and false alarms, kindles the animosity of one part against another, foments occasional riots and insurrection. It opens the door to foreign influence and corruption, which finds a facilitated access to the government itself through channels of party passions. In other words, Washington warned that political parties would lead to divisions and fighting among the people. This, he feared, could lead to foreign influence in the government and other forms of corruption. Despite Washington's warnings, the first 2 political parties emerged from the debates within his own cabinet and have since become prominent forces in American politics. Alexander Hamilton is considered the founder of the Federalist Party, and John Adams emerged as another party leader. The Federalists favored a strong federal government and a loose construction of the Constitution. This means they believed the Constitution should be interpreted broadly. The government could do more than just was written in the Constitution. They used the necessary and proper clause in Article 1 to defend their reasoning. Remember, Hamilton used this argument when he defended the creation of the Bank of the United States. The Federalists supported the growth of businesses, and they advocated for a protective tariff. This protected American industry by making foreign imports more expensive than American-made goods. Finally, they supported alliances with Great Britain, and their policies tended to support the wealthy. Federalists found most of their support in the northern states. Thomas Jefferson, Hamilton's enemy from Washington's cabinet, is considered the founder of the Democratic Republican Party, and James Madison became another early party leader. Unlike Federalists, the Democratic Republicans favored strong state governments over a strong national government. They believed the powers of the federal government should be limited to only what was explicitly stated in the Constitution, which is known as a strict construction of the Constitution. Democratic Republicans believed governing should happen at a more local level, since they could deal with the state's concerns more effectively. Because of this, they supported state banks instead of a national bank. Additionally, Democratic Republicans supported free trade with Europe and wanted an alliance with France after their support in the American Revolution. Their policies tended to support agriculture and the everyman. Jefferson believed being a yeoman farmer, also known as a small farmer, was the American ideal. Because of this, most of their support came from the southern states. Over time, these political parties would evolve, disappear, and new parties would emerge. Political parties have become driving forces in American politics. Do you agree with Washington's warning about political parties, or do you think political parties are a necessary part of our American democracy? I look forward to hearing your thoughts, and I will see you in class.